Hello everyone, welcome back. Kevin with Survivalist Boards. Guys and gals, I'm going to go ahead and say it. Buff Orpingtons are overrated. And in case y'all wondering what a buff Orpington looks like, that is a buff Orpington right up inside there. It's got that gold zoom in there on her. That's what a buff Orpington looks like. Gold color, a raised comb. Get decent size, 6 pounds or so, maybe even up to 8 pounds. Let's just say it this way. If I have a chick that dies, let's say I go and I buy 20 chickens or 20 chicks of all different breeds, bring them in here, put them in the chicken yard, and if I find any of them dead for whatever reason, so sometimes you'll just go out there and you'll find a chick dead for whatever reason. I don't know. They've got food, they got water, maybe they ate something they shouldn't have. Say 80% of the time, it's going to be a buff Orpington. I do not have that same problem with the, where's my Australorp? That's a young Australorp right there, that black one. That's Australorp. That's a mixed breed Australorp. Got some barred rocks. If barred rocks, Dominickers, Australorps, I simply do not have that type of problem with. And so it's like I'm really thinking about moving away from buff Orpingtons because I can't rely on them. I just simply cannot rely on them. So there's an old Rhode Island Red. She's probably 5 years old. She's one of the original chickens that I've got. Oh geez, 4 years old, 5 years ago, she's one of the originals. Just about every Rhode Island Red that I get does well. So it is able to grow from a chick all the way to adulthood, no problems. Australorp, no problems. Barred Rock, no problems. Buff Orpington, problems. So because of that, I'm just thinking about phasing out no more buff Orpingtons for me. Summer, daytime heat, they like to get up inside that shade. I don't know if it's that they don't tolerate the heat well. Those buff Orpingtons do not tolerate the heat well, or if they eat stuff that they shouldn't, or whatever. Whenever they reach adulthood, whenever they get grown, they're not as bad. I mean, they're okay. They lay a decent amount of eggs, good dual-purpose chicken, but it's just getting them to, and I've got several buffs. This is just one that's running, this is just one of them. There's another one up inside of there. There's another one up inside of there. I need to bring the bush hog in here and cut a lot of this back. But it gives them good shade, place to hide from the chicken hawks, stuff like that. That's a barred rock, and that is a Jersey Giant, my only Jersey Giant, barred rock, Rhode Island Red. Barred rock, no problem. Jersey Giant, no problem. Rhode Island Red, no problem. So anyway, I'm just going to go ahead and say it. Buff Orpingtons are overrated, guys. I'm not going to be getting any more buffs. I don't show the pictures of the ones that I find dead out of respect for them. And I don't want people saying, animal cruelty, Kevin, animal cruelty, what are you doing? I'm taking good care of these chickens, guys and gals. You may wonder, well, Kevin, what's going on? Guys, they've got a chicken yard that's a half acre. They have access to food. They have access to shade. They have access to water. I don't know. I don't know if they just eat something that make them sick. I mean, they got shade. They get up here and hide from the chicken hawks. They get up here in the rabbit habitat. There's a rabbit. I got a pile of stuff going on right there. I need to take this and throw it up in there that I leave for the rabbits. I mean, they've got all this to forage around on. Then we've got all this. Some of them will go through this fence here and get out there. Then they've got, oh man, this is a couple of 100 feet deep. There's a creek, little stream down in there. They go forage around, leaves. And then they've got the chicken yard here. Goes way down there. Using the dimensions of it, it is around a half acre. The chicken yard's around a half acre. Then they've got all this they can forage on. So they're not cramped. There's no diseases because it's only the buffs that die. They've got access to food, water, shelter of the chicken house, shade of the trees and brush and stuff. So I don't know. Maybe they eat some berries that they shouldn't. and that kills them. I don't know, guys. But anyway, Buff Orpington, I feel the Buff Orpingtons, I've been raising them for several years now. Very disappointed in how hardy they are. They're not near as hardy as some of the other old heritage breeds, such as, y'all may see that deer feeder over there. I'm moving that. That's one of my chicken feeders. I'm moving it. It was outside the chicken yard, but now I'm moving it inside the chicken yard. So I'm just going to go ahead and say it. Buff Orpingtons are not as hardy as other heritage breeds, and they're just, I think they're overrated. All right, guys and gals, thanks for listening. Be sure to visit my blog, survivalboards.com. Be sure to sign up at the forum, Survivalist Boards, and I will talk to y'all later.